Hey guys, me Tesla Blaine again. I'm back again, and today I have something really cool. So my friends over at Tez Studios, they sent me this, I don't know if you can tell already. Let me just show you what this is. Hi Amy.
I am here.
Open Sunshade.
Okay.
This thing is absolutely insane. I absolutely love this thing. This thing is so cool. I don't know if you can tell, you see the blue light right there? You can change it to all kinds of different colors. There's like at least 8 different colors you can use. I love the blue. You can change the brightness on it. You can lower it. You can open up your sunshade. You can close it part way and have it stop. It's all voice control. You got a button to press. I mean, this thing is awesome, okay? It fits in here like a glove. It matches right along with my interior. It fit perfect. I'm going to show you the installation here in a minute. It did take 2 of us. You could probably do it by yourself if you're pretty nimble, but I would recommend having a buddy with you or someone that's going to be able to help you hold it up, put it in different places, things like that. I would say you could probably get it done in under 30 minutes for sure. It took me just a little bit over an hour just for the fact that I was using cameras and stuff like that to try to get some of the footage. But overall, I love it. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Open Sunshade.
Okay.
I'm still learning some of the voice commands, but this thing's... Please stop.
Okay.
You do have to say please in order to get her to stop. I've learned that. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Open Sunshade.
Okay.
You do have to learn the voice commands exactly. She is pretty specific on what you need to say, but it is all right here. You, like I said, you can change the brightness of the LED lights. You can make them dimmer. You can make them brighter. There's all kinds of different things you can do with this. So anyways, guys, so let's get into this. I'm going to show you the install next. I love it. The link is down below if this is something you're looking for. My affiliate link will take you straight to Tez Studios. Make your purchase from there. You'll get 22% off if you use my link down below, which you can't beat it. All right, guys, I'm going to actually show you how you can order this thing right now. Let me get their website, Tez Studio, right there. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come straight to their website, tezstudio.com, T-E-S studio.com. I'm going to go straight to the Model Y Juniper. Then I'm going to go straight here to the Model Y interior accessories. And so right now, here's our Tesla Model Y Juniper Power Sunshade voice control. We're going to click on that one. Here it is right here, the Model Y Juniper 2005 Plus. There it is. It is kind of pricey, but like I said, if you use my affiliate code, the link down below, it will save you some money. We're going to show you that here in a second. I'm just going to click add to cart. All right, so right now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hit view cart, click checkout. And if you look up here, Tesla B, apply. Look at that. Tesla B took off $163.69 down to $580.35. Pretty good. All right, so anyways, there you go. You saw where you can go straight to it. I showed you on their website there. Go take a look at it. But instead of having to put in my code, which is Tesla B, you can just click on my link down below and it'll take you straight there, and it'll already have the code applied. Anything you purchase in there, you will get the 22% off. If they have a better discount, you'll get that as well. So anyways, guys, just check out this install video. Thanks. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and get started on installing this. Big shout out to my buddy here, John. He's going to help me out. He's going to be my camera guy during this. But anyways, so here's the package that it came in, or I mean the hardware kit. It's got your instructions right here for you know, talking to Amy and all that. We're going to go through all that a little bit later. Here's the hardware that it came with. Let's open this up. Got the fancy little white gloves, which I'm not going to use those. This right here, I believe, is our main. Yep, this is going to be the cord that we're going to plug in over here. This is going to be the extension that'll take it from here all the way around to the very front of the car. So we can plug it in up there. These here is our brackets. We got the brackets right here. They got nice little rubber pieces on it, so it's not going to scratch up the glass when we put them in there. Not quite sure what these are for, but we'll see. It might be a little padding somewhere. We'll take a look at that. Here's the screws and everything for the brackets. We'll get to that. They give us a couple pry tools we can use. And right here is the package of the Sunshade. Came in. Take a look at it real quick. The box might have been torn up a little bit, but the Sunshade itself looks to be in pretty good condition. Button right there, everything is good. Let's get started plugging this thing in. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off some of my rubber seal here. Bringing it up a little bit at a time. Bring it up around the front here because I'm gonna send the cable down through there. So we'll go to about right there. Let's see here. There's a little bit of glue in here. I want to be careful of that. All right. And right there is my cable. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my little pry tool, and right here is the box. Is the adapter here. I'm just going to pry it, and it comes right up like that. See if I can get in there and grab it now. And there we go. So now, I'm going to just disconnect it right here, like that. Tell you one thing, I'm gonna go wash my hands here in a minute. It does get, I got a little bit of glue from the seal on my hands. So here in a minute, I'm gonna go wash my hands. That way I don't get stuff all over my car. Maybe that's why I should be wearing the gloves, huh? I don't know. Who wears gloves like that? All right. So now, we're just going to do some plugging and playing. So that looks like that one. So I'm going to put this one right here. Pretty much we're just splicing in 2 clicks. All we're doing is splicing them in, so then that way we're tapping into the power here to send it to the shade. So that's really all we're doing. I've done that. And right here, if you look right here, see this little groove right in this? This is what slid onto the back of this to keep the wires from bouncing around. So let me just see if I can get back in there. I know some people I saw where they just threw it back in here and they didn't care about it, but I want to try to put it back in that groove. I actually got it. See? Slid it right back down on the mount there. I'm going to take this wire, push it back in there. Bring this wire up through here. Push it down in there. Take me a quick break and go wash my hands real quick because they're awfully sticky. All right, so the next thing I want to do, now that I got my wire up here, before I put up back on the seal stuff, I got this little cable fisher here, whatever you want to call it. I use it in that for when I'm doing work in the house and stuff like that, to fish cables through walls. Anyways, I want to try this out and see if it works. I'm just going to tape my wire onto the end of this with some black tape right here, go around, and then I'm going to help fish it through and see if that works. Let's give it a try. All right, so let's give this guy a try. Okay. Now all I'm going to do is take my tape off. All right, now that I got that done, let's put the seal back on. You want to make sure you get the seal on very good so you don't have any water leaks in here again. All right, done with this. Now I'm going to finish routing that wire all the way around to the front and have it ready. All right, so all I'm going to do is fish this wire around, through here. This will have to come off now. That was just a fake camera. All right, had to go wash my hands again. Keep getting the black stuff and the glue and everything from back there. So anyways, don't want to take a chance getting any kind of dirt. I got a little bit right there actually. Which end? That is female, female. And here's a male, female. So we're gonna clip that in right there. It clicked. And really, all I want to do is use this little pry tool and fish the wire around in there like that. Some of it falling straight in there very easily. Big thing is just take your time and get it in there. I'm going to try a different pry tool. I got a whole kit. You can buy them on Amazon. The link is down in the description down there. But anyways, I'm going to try a different tool here. See if it fits better. Yeah. I like this one a little bit better. It goes in there, hooks it, and I'm not fighting it so much. They do say that this is the longest part. You need to go in the hole. Stay in the hole. Yep. All right, next thing, we're going to get the sunshade prepped so we can install it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the smaller bracket and slide it into this little groove right here. And when I do that, the two holes line up right there. Carefully take a screwdriver. Do the other side. Got them in there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down my back seat again, and we're going to put it in this way. Put the front in first, and then when we get it in there, I'm going to slide it up, these right here, up into the grooves of the back by the glass, and set it in there, and then we'll lift up the front. So I'm going to use my buddy John to help me put this in there, but we'll get back and show you. All right, got it in there, sitting in there a little bit like this, and now I'm just going to go in there, and we're going to take this back part, lift it straight up. And all I'm doing is I'm just trying to slide those plates in between the glass and that piece. Actually, it fit pretty good. First thing I'm gonna do is right up in here, I want to take my cable and I want to plug it in. And now, you see this bracket right here, and the one right there. All I gotta do is line them up with these right here and get it up in there. All right. Really, what I did is I got to put in right here, trying to line them up with these two brackets. This piece here is going to slide up right behind this one here. So when I go through with the screw, it attaches it. Okay. All right, it's installed. All right, looks like I got it installed. I would say, boy, the most difficult part is trying to get the wiring routed, and secondly, getting those two front brackets in there and getting the screws. But you really just have to make sure, like I sat up here onto my armrest and I was able to put my head straight in there. You need to make sure that you're setting those brackets exactly where the other 2 brackets are that are built into this, so that way that hole lines up perfect. Otherwise, it's just going to be a pain. So get up there, get in a position so your head's looking straight in. You will need a long screwdriver. This one's probably 6-inch blade or 7-inch blade right here. So make sure you have a long one, because it fit perfect to exactly where I needed it to be, like this. You're not putting a handle on there. So make sure you go get a long screwdriver for it. Definitely need that. All right, well, let's give this thing a try. There we go. You know what? I can instantly feel room temperature in here cool down already, just because the sun is not beating on my head right now. That was amazing. See the green lights? All right, let's go ahead and open it. I think I can stop it wherever I want. I like it. It's working pretty good. Let's go ahead and close it again. All right. Let's check out some of these voice controls here. Let's see what this does. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Well, hi. Open the sunshade.
Okay.
I love it. She's my new girl.
Don't let your wife hear that.
I know, John, right? So me and Amy, we're riding around together, and she does whatever I say for her to do. Hi, Amy. Close close sunshade.
Okay.
Let's see how well she listens. Stop. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Stop. Oh, I gotta say please. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Open the sunshade.
Okay.
Please stop.
Okay.
You gotta be nice to her. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Close the sunroof.
Okay.
Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Switch colors.
Okay.
Switch to red.
Okay.
Look at that. That's pretty cool. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Switch colors.
Okay.
Switch to yellow. Look at that. Switch to blue.
Okay.
I like the blue. I like the blue a lot. It matches the blue on my car right here on the new ambient lighting here in the Model Y. I like it. I'm going to leave that definitely on blue right there. Let me see if I can increase the brightness. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Brightness to maximum.
Okay.
Yep, I just saw it go up. That is pretty cool. Actually, just looking at it, that's about the same brightness as my door trim. I'm telling you right now, I can already feel a difference with the temperature in here. Like, my idea for this is to utilize this, leave it closed during the day. I live here in Florida. It's constantly it's hot as heck in here. It's already in the it's 90 degrees outside right now. And with the heat coming through, getting in here, it's going to be pretty hot. So this way I'll leave this closed. During the day when I'm traveling, maybe open it up, and at night open it up so I can see all the cool lights and everything outside. That's what my plan is I'm probably going to leave this closed during the day and utilize it mostly at night, open it up. I think it's going to be cool. One thing I tell you, it's not sagging. You know, you got a little bit of looseness right here, but they have these metal aluminum bars going across. So look, it's not going to sag. I imagine that the ones that have the solid piece going across, that you might end up with sagging over time right here. But with this new design for this is the 2026 Model Y Juniper, they got a single piece right here, so it's 2 pieces that open up. It does only have one open and close switch, which is right here. There's not one in the back, but that's fine. Because if I'm in the back, all I gotta do is, hi, Amy.
I am here.
Open sunshade.
Okay.
You gotta love her. She does as she's told, but you gotta be nice to her. That's the thing.
Say please.
You gotta say please. You gotta say please. All right. one more thing I wanted to show you here. I thought this is pretty cool. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Switch mode.
Okay.
Look at that. Switching through the colors. It's pretty cool, I'm telling you. All right, so I like it. What do you think, John?
Dude, I think it's badass.
Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. John's also got the same exact car as mine. He's got the 2026 Model Y Juniper.
We're twins.
We're twins. Can't you tell with the beard? No. Anyways, he's got the same one. So he was all excited when he heard that I was getting the Sunshade, so he wanted to come over and...
I'm getting one next.
Is he? Are you?
I'm getting one.
Yeah. Yeah, this
You got
thing's
a
pretty
referral code?
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, guys, down below is my affiliate link. Just click that link in this video. It'll take you straight to their website, and you'll be able to purchase right off of there. Test Studios. They're a great company. I highly recommend them. They will take care of you. But like I said, the affiliate link is down below. Make sure you use it. Hey, if you haven't done so already, give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I got more stuff coming in the future. All right, guys. Most of all out there, be safe, have fun, and keep driving. Check you later. See ya. Bye.
Peace.